Hello. Since sending out my CSV files earlier for CHIRP, I've had a lot of people reply and a few phone calls wanting to know why and how I did it. So let's start off with the how I did it. If you're in CHIRP, let's do File, New, and this is what we're presented with. Let's talk a little bit about the why now. I have a mobile radio, I have an FT817, and I have a couple of handheld radios. And with Aries, they need to follow our new ICS217. Well, instead of going through and programming each radio independently in its own software with time that I don't have, I decided that I would do a template file inside of CHIRP and then use that to load each radio all with the same file, thereby reducing the amount of time I spend programming my radios. Very first thing I do when I create the CSV file is I change the frequency 0. And I simply do that to the simplex frequency. And the reason for that is simple. Our 217s are always going to start at channel 1. So I want my file to start at channel 1. And besides, having 520 out there is not a bad idea. Okay, so I've got this in there. I probably want to go ahead and add maybe some of my favorite repeaters. So just for the sake of an example, I'm going to go ahead and add the 146.640 repeater. And I'm going to name that 01 and 100. And I'm going to add a UHF repeater in there. And that's going to be 449.225. And that is 2. One thing to note here is I've changed my duplex but look at my offset, that hasn't changed. So when you go to UHF, or if you're doing 6 meters or anything like that, you want to go ahead and make sure you change the offset there. And I'm going to give that just a comment here. Okay, so I have my file here. This is the file that I'm going to use that's got, say, my favorite frequencies. Yours is going to be a little different. But that's essentially how you create the CSV file. And I would tell you to go ahead and create one that has your personal preference of the frequencies that you want that are in addition to all of the frequencies that are on the 217s. If you have any questions, let me know. KD5DKQ@arrl.net. And thanks for watching.